What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Rocky Sin, rookie corner for the Indianapolis Colts. He's lining up right here in the at nickel, and I do think that that's probably his best fit. He's not. I'm not going to say he's a bad corner because I do like him. He's just not very fast. So he's better off inside. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And the Colts are in man coverage, it seems. Looks like he's up against Will Fuller at the moment. Will Fuller's kind of act like he's going to be going deep, but he sells this route. He definitely creates some space from Rocky Sin, but Rocky Sin is able to open up his hips and turn around and make the tackle. He does lose the coverage battle, though. Will Fuller definitely does win this route against him, but that is a man coverage killer, though. Unfortunately, Rocky Sin had already opened up his hips. He was no longer backpedaling at that moment, so at that point, you're pretty much just going to lose that matchup, unfortunately. The second he opens up his hips here, Will Fuller's got him. But Rocky Sin is convinced that he's going to be going with a streak or a fade. So, it is what it is. But like I said, he is able to react, open up his hips again, and go and make the tackle. Because I will say, out of the corners in this year's draft, coverage-wise, he wasn't necessarily the best. Because, like I said, he's not the most athletic, but he is a sure tackler, actually. That's why I do like him at nickel. Because he can tackle, and he does have some aggression to him. So, let me go ahead and find the next play here. All right, so he's lining up right here this time. He's not in the slot. Let's go ahead and get right into this. This one actually isn't a pass play. It's actually a run. And Will Fuller sees him, and he's not like I said, he's not one of these normal corners that doesn't want to tackle. He relishes contact, and I really like that. I'm gonna let this go full speed. Like I said, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but he was smart there. He stayed patient. He didn't over pursue. He didn't give the running back space to make him look stupid in open space, and he makes this tackle. Good play. Very good play for him. Like I said, I do like Rocky Sin. You just got to know what you're getting with him. That's all. Let me go ahead and find the next one. Okay, so on this play, I'm going to have to show it from both angles. First, I'm going to show you this view so you can kind of see how he gets into position. This is another run play. They're going to be running it to the outside this direction. Rocky Sin is lining up right here. At this point, he's already reading the blocks and he's reading his keys, and he sees that the running back is going to be coming outside, and he's just going to get there first and wrap him up. He's going to be able to get a hold of one of those legs, and he's going to help bring him down. He doesn't actually end up making the tackle himself, but he is the one that initiated it and started bringing him down. So let me go ahead and show it from the other angle so you can actually see the tackle. He's not even on screen right now. That's why I didn't start from this angle. But you'll be able to see the tackle a little bit better this way. There he is right there. Like I said, he's able to trip him up, and that allows the other defenders to be able to finish the tackle and bring him down. But he's the one that actually tripped him. So he actually did make the tackle there. Let me go ahead and find the next play here. Now, unfortunately, this is another example of him just not being as fast as some of these receivers. He's lining right here, lining up right here, and he's up against Kenny Stills. And Kenny Stills is just going to show how much faster he is than Rocky Sin, unfortunately. That's why I don't really like him in this look, in man coverage on the outside. I don't like that look for Rocky Sin, especially against someone like Stills, who's got a lot of speed. Because he doesn't even really give him anything crazy. He just runs right past him, and then he goes back inside where the safety isn't going to be, and he's gone. And he ends up getting a big gain. Deshaun Watson gets an easy throw. Now, Rocky Sin, he does help get him out of bounds. But like I said, he's not the fastest guy in the world. He's really not. I don't like that look for him. Like I said, I do like Rocky Sin. You just got to know what you're getting with him. He's not that fast. He's not that athletic. I kind of, if he's going to be doing man coverage, I'd rather him be inside, in the slot. If you want him outside, I would have him doing some cover 2, cover 3 looks, which is something that's very much in the Colts bag, which is why he works out sometimes. This is a pretty decent fit for him, but that type of play, especially against someone like Kenny Stills, no, that's not going to work. Now, if you put him up against one of these slower, bigger, more physical receivers, he'll be fine. Because he can handle physicality. He can. It's just speed that gives him problems. So, let me find the next one. Okay, he's lining up right down here at the bottom of the screen. He's up against Kenny Stills again. And man coverage again. Again, I don't like this look for him. Kenny Stills, he gives him a little head fake, and he uses his legs to kind of fake him out as far as exactly where he's going to go. But he's going to do a hard cut inside, and he's going to use his hands to basically fight away Rocky Sin's hands, and he's going to find leverage to get inside and make a pretty easy catch for Deshaun Watson. At that point, there's nothing Rocky Sin can do. He's just been caught out of position. That's a man coverage killer. That's what that play is designed to do, and Kenny Stills ran it to perfection. Not a very big gain, but still. Let me go ahead and find the next one here. Okay, so you got Rocky Sin up here. It looks like he is in zone coverage now. You see, but he is in zone, but he sees Deshaun Watson scrambling, so he quickly gets to, I believe that's the tight end, maybe the running back, and he locks him up to make sure Deshaun Watson doesn't have any throwing lanes. And then once he crosses the plane, he's going to turn around and try to make the tackle, but Deshaun Watson runs out of bounds. Pretty decent play for him. Just shows you a little bit of what he looks like in zone. I think he moves pretty decently in zone. I don't particularly like him in man, especially on the outside. I don't like that look. If you're going to have him play man coverage, he really does need to be inside. But, as like a slot corner, that's where he's best. Because, like I said, he's just not that fast. If you want him to line up against some of these more athletic tight ends or some of these more physical receivers, then that's absolutely fine. He can definitely do that, for sure. But just don't put him outside against people like Kenny Stills, because it's going to hurt him. So let me go ahead and find the next one here. Not a whole lot left here. Okay, Here's Rocky Sin. This is actually the last play I'm going to show you guys. He's up against Kenny Stills again on the outside and man coverage again. This is not like I've said before. I don't like this look for Rocky Sin, and Kenny Stills kind of beats him again. Not as bad as last time though. Let me slow it down from the start. See what Kenny Stills does to get some leverage. Now see what he's going to do, because Kenny Stills, he wants to go outside, but he's going to give him a look to make it look like he's going to cut back inside, because he's got to try to go this, he's trying to go this direction toward the sideline like it's a fade, but he needs to pull Rocky Sin this way to get a little bit of leverage to get open. And it works. And once he has that leverage and it's time for Rocky Sin to open up his hips, Kenny Stills is going to run right past him. And he does make a pretty good catch on the sideline there too. But Rocky Sin was all over him for sure there. That was much better coverage than last time. He almost got his hand in there, but Kenny Stills is able to make a pretty good catch. Not mad at Rocky Sin there. He did what he could. This is what it is, but I still don't like that matchup. He didn't do bad there, but I mean, Kenny Stills, like I said, he just made a really good catch on the sideline, and he did win the leverage battle from the line of scrimmage, but I just don't like him going up against these fast receivers on the outside like that. I think that's going to burn you a lot. But, yeah. Anyway, honestly, I kind of think they should be using him kind of like a Richard Sherman. Obviously, we've seen Richard Sherman have a lot of success in this league, and a lot of that is because Seattle ran so much cover 3 and kept him in zone most of the time. I almost said Russell Wilson. Richard Sherman, he is a big, tall, physical corner who's really not that fast, and he's very good at getting physical with guys, and that's fantastic that's fantastic for zone, and he's willing to tackle. But if he has to go man to man against some of these really fast receivers, you're gonna probably have a bad day. I mean, Richard Sherman will win some for sure, but there's gonna be some big play opportunities for you, and I feel like this is the same thing for Rocky Sin. I think if you want to put him in man coverage, put him in the slot, because at least that'll alleviate some of that. Put him up against, or put him up against some of these more physical, big receivers who aren't necessarily as fast, or put him up against some of these more athletic tight ends. Let him be physical, and that's absolutely fine, because he can absolutely do that. He's a very physical corner. He's very aggressive, and he can tackle. And like I said, if you want him on the outside, that's fine. Just put him in zone. He's much better in zone, in my opinion. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. I can't remember if I made a video about him before the draft. If I did, hopefully I'll put it in the description of this video. But, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. If you like this video, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.